सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। हरिः ओम् श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम्. We are in chapter 10 of Bhagavad Gita, Vibhuti Yogam. We are discussing Vibhuti Yogam. We have completed up to the 9th sloka in chapter 10. We will just do the quick recap of 9th sloka and then go forward. Sloka number 9 in chapter 10 of Bhagavad Gita. Macchitta madgatah pranaha bodhayantah parasparam kadayantascha mam nityam tushyanti charamanti cha. Macchittaha, those who dedicate their mind unto me continuously. Madgatah pranaha, they have dedicated their entire lives to me. Parasparam bodhayantaha, they always talk about my Vibhuti. They always share my Vibhuti with others. Kadayantacha nityam tushyanti mam ramanti. They talk about my glories in various story forms. They always narrate my glory as tales. And then they are so happy and they always revel in me. Macchittaha madgatah pranaha parasparam mam bodhayantaha kadayantaha cha nityam tushyanti cha. So, nirantaram means continuously. They keep their mind in me and they dedicate their entire life unto me. They dedicate their entire lives unto me. These bhaktas, they talk about my glory and they share my glory. They share my Vibhuti. And whenever there is a possibility, they talk about my glory in various stories. They are always content and happy. They live with contentment and happiness, and they revel always in me. These Virat Bhaktas always see God in every experience. See God means it is not seeing with the eye. I will only show pictures or forms and colors. If you look at the astronaut who went to moon, he talked great things. He talked, a great philosophy on seeing the earth from moon. In the same way, the eye may be reporting something physical, but the refined and ready mind, it will always connect with God. So his vision will be different. So he will see the orderliness. He will see that divine nature in the entire Srishti. Macchittaha. Macchittaha means this sadhaka always engage himself in my thoughts. So not only in a limited time like other people, he will not leave me even in 1 minute. So at the back of his mind, my thoughts only will roll. Madgata pranaha. So prana means indriyas. So they keep their indriyas, sense organs, unto me. So they are never away from me. They are always with me. Whatever they do, whatever they are involved, they always have that divinity. They see the divinity in their work and their day-to-day activity. Parasparam bodayantaha. So they always exchange the glory of God. They are not interested in gossip. Kadayantascha. Whenever they want to talk about, whenever they want to narrate a story to children, they choose my stories, my glories. So for them, the world is God. So if you understand the world properly, that is God. So they see that Viswarupa Ishvara. They always understand the divinity in this world. Mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. They always think of me. They always experience my presence in this world. Tushyanti cha ramanti cha. So with this divine thoughts, so they may fail in mundane things. So they may fail in their daily routine. But when they look at the divinity, there is no feeling that that there is no feeling that they have failed. They take it everything as success. So because everything is given by God, accepting anything as God's gift, accepting anything as God's prasada is a great success. So that Bhagavad Darshanam they are having, and they have that paripurna bhavana. They have got that complete and total darshanam of God in the very world itself. So they are always revel in me. They have that thankful nature unto me. So they are always thankful to me because they are able to gaze me in the world itself. Sloka number 10. Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mamupayanti te. Evam satata yuktanam priti purvakam bhajatam tesham tam buddhi yogam dadami yena te mam upayanti. Tesham means to them, satata yuktanam, whoever is steadfast, bhajatam, and who worship me, bhajatam mam, who worship me, priti purvakam, with utmost devotion, dadami tam buddhi yogam. I give them the yoga of wisdom. I give them jnana yoga. Yena upayanti mam, by which they reach me, they attain me. So Bhagavan is saying that to them whoever is steadfast and who worship me with utmost devotion, I give that sadhaka the yoga of wisdom. I give him jnana yoga by which they can attain me, they can reach me. And these bhaktas are satata yuktanam. So their life is ever connected to me. They are ever, united. They are ever, they are always in my thoughts. They are never away from me. They never forget their relationship with me. In their day-to-day relationship with other people, they always have me in their background. You look at the ocean and the wave. The wave has got a fundamental relation with the ocean. The wave has got a fundamental relation, the primary relation with the ocean. Because the wave is born out of ocean and it rests in ocean, it is sustained by ocean, and ultimately it goes back into the ocean. Therefore, the wave is primarily related to the ocean. This relationship is called fundamental relationship. Imagine the wave rages. In the neighborhood, another wave is also there. So this wave falls in love with the other wave. And they roam together and finally they marry and they get a child. So all three, the entire wave family is going around. So between the waves, between the husband wave and wife wave, between the husband wave and the child wave, the relationship is incidental. It is not fundamental, it is incidental. Whereas the relationship between any wave, the father wave and the ocean, the child wave and the ocean, the mother wave and the ocean, they are all fundamental. That is permanent. So these waves, the relationship is only incidental. So it is there only till it is in the wave form. Once it is resolved into the ocean, the relationship is gone. The relationship between wave and ocean is permanent. Wave is ocean. Wave is no way different from ocean. So Bhakta recognizes this. The Virat Bhakta who understood the world as the God's manifestation, the world as God himself. So he has that fundamental relationship with me. Whatever he does, whatever he performs, is always connected with me. And he does it with full devotion and commitment, and dedicates all his work unto me. So all the local relationships are incidental. My fathership, mothership, guruship, the sishyaship, all these relations are incidental. The relationship with me, the relationship with God is fundamental, and that is continued. Satata yukta nam. So this profound and significant relationship continues for this Virat Bhakta. That is why he is called Satata Yuktaha, who never forgets the relationship with the macro person. Again, this relationship is not maintained as a duty. Again, this relationship is not maintained as a duty forced by others. I cannot create devotion by force. You should start loving from today or tomorrow. It is something to be discovered by knowledge. Therefore, Priti Purvakam Bhajatam. So may you understand this with Priti and with utmost devotion. And those who worship me, who remember me with love born out of understanding. Love is always born out of understanding. You can never love someone who you do not know at all. So, Bhagavan is my ultimate relationship. That's what the Virat Bhakta always have in his mind. So he starts his bhakti with Ekarupa bhakti, that is God and the Bhakta are two different things. So he has world at the end, God is the means. If I pray God, I will get the worldly accomplishments. So God is not the end, God is the means. God is the person who fulfills my desires. So that is the starting stage of bhakti, called Ekarupa Bhakti or Manda Bhakti. We all have started with this, there's no doubt in it. So one has to start the bhakti with Ekarupa Bhakti, Ishtadaiva, Prarthana, and the mundane things the bhakta wishes to accomplish, God fulfills them. But then, after some time, the devotee becomes a bit matured, and now God becomes his priority. The worldly things are not his priority anymore. So, he keeps God at the end. In the beginning, he kept worldly things as the end. God is the means. Now, the worldly things are the means. God is the end. So, he's transacting in this world. He's using this world and this body, the indriyas, everything, as the means. And God is his priority. God is the end. So this is Viswarupa Bhakti or Madhyama Bhakti. And in this Bhakti, the entire world is the God. So from Ekarupa Bhakti, one has to escalate to Anekarupa Bhakti or Viswarupa Bhakti. Anekarupa Bhakti means not many gods. The world itself is the God. So from this, again he has to escalate to Nirguna Ishvara Bhakti. That is, in this Bhakti, there is no means, there is no end. God alone is there. Nothing else is there. So, in that Nirguna Ishvara Bhakti, Arupa Ishvara Bhakti, one has to travel from Ekarupa Bhakti to Anekarupa Bhakti to Arupa Bhakti. In this Arupa Bhakti, there is no end, there is no means. God alone is there. So this is the travel. So I will give him this knowledge of Arupa Bhakti. Tam Buddhi Yogam Dadami. I give him that Buddhi Yogam, that Jnana Yogam I give him. How I give? I will send a Srotriya Brahmanishta. I will see that he joins a Srotriya Brahmanishta and studies scriptures. So, Enamam Upayantite, by studying the scriptures, he understands my nature. He understands me by Arupa Ishvara Swarupam, which is his own Swarupam. Asabdam Asparsam Arupam Avyayam Tadarasam Nityam Agandavachayat. So, if a guru is required, Paramatma says, I will provide you guru. I will provide Shastram. I will provide opportunity to study Shastram. I will provide the necessary qualification to gain. I will take the contract work. For what? To convert this Bhakta into Nirguna Jnani. So, Paramatma is taking this responsibility of, taking Manda Bhakta to Madhyama Bhakta, Madhyama Bhakta to Uttama Bhakta. That is, Ekarupa Ishvara to Anekarupa Ishvara, Anekarupa Ishvara to Arupa Ishvara. So, this is about the Bhagavan. Bhagavan said he will take care of this entire job. He will arrange the Guru. If Guru is not there, he himself will come. And by this knowledge, what is the phalam? He will join me. He will become one with me. So, that's what Paramatma wants to say. So, Yena te mam upayanti. By knowing this knowledge, that is the Ishvara Surupam or Atma Surupam, he will unite with me or he will become one with me. So, sloka number 11. Teshamevanukampardham ahamadjnanajam tamaha nasayamyatmabhavasto jnanadipena bhasvata. Tesham eva anukampardham aham atmabhavastaha san bhasvata jnanadipena ajnanajam tamaha nasayami. Anukampardham eva, out of compassion. Tesham, for them, aham, atmabhavastaha, remaining in their intellect, nasayami, destroy, tamaha, the darkness born of ignorance, bhasvata jnanadipena, by the brilliant light of knowledge. Out of compassion for them, I remain in their intellect and destroy the darkness born out of ignorance by the brilliant light of knowledge. By jnana deepam, I destroy all his ajnana. So Krishna Paramatma says, I will light up the lamp of wisdom. I will light up the jnana deepam in his mind. In his mind means whose mind? That Virata Bhakta's mind. In that Viswarupa Bhakta, I will light the lamp of wisdom. Wisdom means what? Jnanam. Jnanam of what? Jnanam of Ishvara. What type of Ishvara? Is it Ekarupa Ishvara, or Anekarupa Ishvara, or Arupa Ishvara? Here, this is Brahma Jnanam. Aham Brahma Asmi iti Jnanam. That means Advaita Jnanam. That is the lamp. Advaita Jnana Deepam. I will kindle in his mind. That's what Paramatma is promising. I will kindle the lamp means what? Does he, make a hole in the brain and then keep a lamp and all that? Nothing like that. So, this is some kind of poetic expression. Paramatma wants to say, I will remove all his ajnana by giving him the knowledge. By giving him what knowledge? By giving him that Advaita jnana. By giving him Arupa Ishvara jnana. By giving him Atma jnanam. Arupa Ishvara jnanam is nothing but his own self-knowledge. That is his Swarupa. That Ishvara in Paramarthika Satyam is nothing but my real Swarupa. So he will make the sadhaka realize his Swarupa by kindling Jnana Jyoti in his mind. By kindling Jnana Jyoti in his mind means how does Bhagavan kindle this Jnana Jyoti? This we already talked in the previous sloka. Does he give him any diksha, or does he touch his head and give him that kind of knowledge, or make him do some meditation and understand this? What by what process Bhagavan gives him this Ishvara Jnana? There is no shortcut for this. It cannot be achieved by Sparsa Darsanam, it cannot be achieved by Sparsa, it cannot be achieved by Parayanam, it cannot be achieved by meditation. It can only be achieved by Jnanam. Jnanadevatu Kaivalyam. There is no other shortcut. This is the only and only way. Systematic learning under an able and competent guru consistently for a long period. Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam one has to perform for a long period. And recognize his real Swarupa and remove the mistaken identity that I am the body, I am the mind, I am the sense organs. This is the mistaken identity one carries janma after janma. So, Bhagavan kindles the Jnana Deepa, means Bhagavan helps us by providing a guru to enable us to recognize our own Swarupa, our own reality. So, this he does it by providing a guru. He has got a board of guru. He will send one of the gurus to you. If no guru is available, he himself will come and teach. See, for Arjuna, he himself taught the entire thing. So, this is what Paramatma is saying. Why he does all this? Anukampartham. Because I have compassion towards you. Out of compassion, I am doing all this. I will provide an acharya for you and make you learn systematically. I will make him go through, I will make the sadhaka go through Sravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam. That is what Paramatma meant by lighting the lamp, by kindling the lamp. Atma bhavastaha. All this, how I will do, remaining in your mind. I reside in your mind and do all this. Atma bhavastaha jnana deepena, by kindling this jnana deepam. So tamaha nashayami. So all your ignorance will vanish. Once the jnanam, once you acquire jnanam, the mistaken identity will go. We have two kinds of ignorance. The ignorance is of two kinds. One is I do not know who I am, and I take something else as my own Swarupa. So these are the two mistakes. That is ajnanam and anyada grahanam. Anyada grahanam is called adhyasa. So I mistake myself as the body, sense organs and the mind. This is the complex, and this complex is my real Swarupa. That's what I take it for granted. I always have a feeling that I am the body, mind, sense complex. This is my real nature. And this is how I continue. Then, so this Viswarupa Ishvara, Viswam Eva Rupam, Yasya Saha Viswarupam. So for Viswarupa Bhakta, this entire Viswam is the Rupam of Ishvara. Vividam Rajate iti Virat. So Bhagavan is available as this Virat Swarupam. Bhagavan is very much present in this, the world itself. That is the idea. So with that idea, Viswarupa Bhakta sees God everywhere in this world. So 12th and 13th, they are read together and they are taken as one unit. We'll try to understand this. Param Brahma Param Dama Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Purusham Saswatam Divyam Adidevamajam Vibhum Ahustvam Rishayas Sarve Devarshirnaradastada Asito Devalo Vyasaha Swayam Cheva Bravishime. Bhavan, hey, revered one, Paramam Brahma, you are that Nirguna Parabrahma. Paramdhama, you are the ultimate abode for all the living beings. Paramam Pavitram, you are the purest of all. Paramam Pavitram, you are the purest of all. Sarve Rishayaha, all these rishis, all these maharshis, Tvam Saswatam, you are the Sanatana, you are the ultimate one. Divyam, you are the Divya Purusha. Divyam Purusham, you are the Divya Purusha. Adidevam, you are the Devadi Deva, you are the first and foremost Devata. Ajam, you are birthless. Vibhum, you are all pervading. Ahuhu. So they say this. Tada Devarshihi Naradaha. The rishi of all Devatas, Narada also said this. Asitaha, the rishi Asita, Devala and Vyasa. Vyasacharya also said the same thing. Swayam Yeva. So such a great person, you are Me Bravishi, you are telling me. What else I need? This is the final authority. So I did not have any doubt in your teaching. That's what Arjuna is saying. So you are teaching me. That's why I have absolutely no doubt in me. Bhavan Paramam Brahma, Param Dama, Paramam Pavitram Asti, Sarve Rishayaha, Tvam Saswatam Divyam Adidevam Ajam, Vibhum Purusham Ahuhu. Tada Devarshihi Naradaha Asitaha Devalaha Vyasaha Kadayati Tvamcha Swayam Yeva Bravishi. Arjuna Vacha. So Arjuna said, Arjuna mentioned like this. Bhavan, you are Paramam Brahma, Supreme Brahma. Param Dhama, you are the Supreme Abode. Paramam Pavitram, you are the Supreme and Holy person. Sarve Rishayaha, all the sages, Devarshi Naradi, including the divine sage Narada, Asitaha as well as Asita and Devala and Vyasa spoke the same thing. They also reiterated the same thing. Whatever I said now, all the attributes I told, they also mentioned that you are Paramam, you are Divyam, like that. They also confirmed. And now that you are teaching me, so Swayam Chayeva Bravishi, Swayam Cha Eva Bravishi. You are telling Me Bravishi. So it is my real fortune that you are teaching me. So I need not have any doubt in your teaching. Because you are the ultimate and you are the God. So when I get the teaching right directly from your mouth, I need not have any iota of doubt. So Bhagavan himself became the teacher. In the previous case, we told that Bhagavan mentioned that I will provide the teacher. I will send the teacher and see that this Viswarupa Bhakta gets the knowledge of Ishvara Swarupam, Arupa Ishvara Swarupam. The ultimate Swarupam of Ishvara will be known to him through a teacher and Shastra. So that's what Paramatma mentioned in the previous sloka, but now you yourself became a teacher. So Swayam Eva Me Bravishi. So you are taking that responsibility of teaching. So I am really fortunate. I need not have any suspicion. This is the gospel of God. So I can take it every word as a pramanam. Every word that comes out of your mouth as a pramanam. as a Shastra Pramana. So, if you have the sanctity for a place, that is because of the connection with the God. Similarly, if a person is pure, it is because of the connection of that person with God. If a thing is having that purity and it has got sanctity, that is because that vastu, that thing is having connection with God. Like you see Kasi. Why Kasi is holy? Because Vishweshwara is there. So, a person who is devoted, who is a bhakta, he is revered by others because he is connected to God. Similarly, if a thing is offered to God as naivedyam, take it with reverence and then eat it. So that sanctity and purity, holiness, is because the connection with God. Whereas for you, there is no need of any connection. You are paramam pavitram. You are the very holy person. You need not, acquire purity by somebody else. Pavitranam pavitram you, mangalanam mangalam. So you are the purest of pure. So you are the most auspicious of auspicious. You are the most auspicious person. And that is why you are paramam pavitram. Purusham. Purusham means you are there in all living beings. You reside in all living beings. Srotrasya srotram, manaso manoyad, vachoha vacham, savu pranasya pranaha. That's what Kenopanishad defines Bhagavan. Nityo nityanam, chetanas chetananam, eko bahunam, yo vidadati kaman. In Katopanishad, this Nitya Ishvara is very much present in this Anitya Sariram. This Sariram is mortal. In this mortal body, that immortal God is there. That's what Paramatma said here. So, Arjuna Uvacha means Arjuna said that Param Brahma, you are the ultimate God. So, you are Saguna Brahma, who is manifested with the human form, who is manifested as this world itself, and you are the same Nirguna Brahma. Nirguna Brahma is your ultimate form, Saguna Brahma is your lower form. So, if Nirguna Brahma, he takes an attire, then he becomes Saguna Brahma. Nirguna Brahma comes with makeup, he becomes Saguna Brahma. Saguna Brahma, if he removes the makeup, then he becomes Nirguna Brahma. So Brahma plus Vibhuti, Brahma plus Maya is equal to Ishvara. So Brahma and Ishvara, they are not totally different, they are same. Brahma plus Vibhuti is nothing but Ishvara. Parandhama, you are the purest Chaitanyam, and you are Jyotisham Jyoti. Dhamam means there are two meanings for Dhamam. Dhamam means Jyoti, and other meaning is abode. Jyoti light, and other meaning is the abode. So both we can take. You are Jyotisham Jyoti. You are the light of all lights. Then you are the ultimate abode for this entire Jagat. So Parandhama, Dhamam means abode, Dhamam means Jyoti. Paramam Pavitram, you are the most purified one. So just now we told, so if we take a huge building, a bungalow, that bungalow will not have any holiness. It is only made out of cement and bricks and few other things, steel and all that. So for that bungalow, nobody will offer namaskara. But the same bungalow, if you install God and start doing prayers, then it will acquire that purity and pavitrata. So people come and offer their prayers there. So how we can recognize a person as a sadhu? Because he happened to recognize the God within himself. So we revere sadhus. Similar way, a banana is just a banana if you purchase from the market. And if you eat it out of hunger, you don't have any kind of purity and you don't have any kind of attribute added to this. You just gulp it. Whereas if you offer it to Bhagavan and take it, then you take it with a reverence. So this is the difference. When a thing is connected with God, it becomes pure and holy. So you are the holiest person. So you are the ultimate person. Srotrasya srotram, manaso mano yad vachoha vacham. You are the ear of the ear, mind of the mind. You are the word of the word. You are the prana of prana. Like that, in Kenopanishad, it is mentioned that you are the ear of the ear means you pervade the ear and you are different from the ear and you make the ear function as ear. You are the very Shakti behind the ear to function as ear. So like that, the Ishvara Swarupam is mentioned in a different way in Kenopanishad. Shasvatam, you are ever there. Trikalepi trishtati. Trikalepi tishtati. So, in this temporary body, he is asariri. He is the person who is, not changing. Nityo anityanam chetanas chetananam eko bahunam yo vidadati kaman. Kathopanishad. So, in anitya vastu, you are the nitya vastu. In anitya vastu means this body is anityam. So it is subject to all shadvikaras. Asti jayate vardate vipanamate apachiyate vinasyati. But the indweller is nityam. Atma nitya vastu. Atma is the permanent resident here. So that asariri is permanent. He is trikalepi tishtati. Divyam, he is the Chaitanya Swarupam. Because of his Chaitanya Swarupam, he is Swayam Prakasam, Swayam Jyoti. So, because of that Chaitanatvam, because of that Swayam Jyoti, all these, Indriyas become sentient. They are by very structure, by very nature, they are jadam. They cannot work on their own. They are very jadavastus. But they are acting sentient because of the presence of God, Divyam, the Chaitanya Shakti. Adi Devam, you are there much before these, the Srishti and other Devatas. Sadeva Somya Idamagre Asit. So you are the first and foremost God, Adi Devam. Ajam, you are not born, so you will not die. So there is no birth, there is no death for you. You are ever there. So, najayate mriyate va kadachit. So, Atma is not born, Atma will not die. So that is my real Swarupam. Vibhum. Vibhum means Sarva Vyapaka. You are there, all pervading. So Arjuna has not yet attained that Nirguna Brahma Jnana. So Paramatma is continuing his teaching. He is telling all these attributes are mentioned by rishis. This is all Arjuna narrating. So Arjuna says these are all confirmed by great rishis like Narada, Asila, Devala and Vyasa. Sarve rishayaha ahuhu. Rishati janati iti rishihi. So a rishi means not necessarily a jatadari. So any person who has got a jnanam is called rishi. Who acquires knowledge is called rishi. So all these rishis, they mentioned about you this way. Devarshin Naradastada. See, this Narada is a Triloka Sanchari. So rishis are Bhuloka Vasis. They are Jnanis. Devarshi means Devaloka Rishi. So he is the resident of Devalokam and the resident of Bhulokam. They also told about you. The Devatas, Devarishi also told about you. Naram means Jnanam. Da means Dadati, the one who gives you knowledge. Naram Jnanam Dadati iti Narada. So one who gives you the knowledge is called Narada. So he is the mobile guru. So he keeps on giving knowledge, and he sees the Loka Kalyana. So he is a Jnana Pradata. Asitaha Devalaha Vyasaha. Asitaha Devalaha Vyasaha means not only Narada, there are other rishis like Asita, Devala and Vyasa. Vyasa is he is the writer of this very Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata Rachayata. So he also told. So there is no doubt about these things. And not only that, my great fortune is that Swayam cha eva bravishime. You have taken up the job of teaching me. Teaching means I have no doubt in your teaching. I am very sure that you will take me to Sreyo Margam. From Preyo Margam, you will lead me to Sreyo Margam. Param Brahma Param Dhama Pavitram Paramam Bhavan. So you are that Param Brahma Param Dhama Pavitram Paramam. So all this is not flattering. So Arjuna is talking all this for his own satisfaction, for his own comfort, and he is talking the truth. Because not only Arjuna mentioned all this, it was mentioned by the other rishis also. Other rishis told, so this is a fact that Bhagavan has got all these qualities. So with this, Arjuna mentioned about the authenticity of the teaching. We will see more about this. Bhagavan is going to continue about the Vibhuti Yogam. We will learn that in the next class. Om Tat Sat Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudatyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.